Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fat Chicarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, normally we get into the crumb side of life, but today the crumbs are going to the Italian feast, and you crumbs are coming with us.
Pork sandwiches.
Señores, señor. Señores, señor.
Hey,
Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor.
All right, you crumbs, we're here outside the Holy Savior Italian Feast in Norristown, Pennsylvania. You guys can hear the guineas over there yapping in the yard. But we found one that we want to talk to. It's our friend, longtime friend, man, almost 30 years, I think. 95, I think we started painting together. 95, the three of us met Dave, and you know, you see him sporadically. He's a neighborhood guy from the same neighborhood we're from, so we were happy as shit when we seen him over at the feast. And we wanted a quiet place to talk. Dave was like, bang, Lou's parking lot. You seen Lou's the front, now you see the back. So we're going to ask Dave a couple of questions just about what it means for a guy in this era, your age, what it means to be Italian, and the feast. You know, if you remember from when you were younger, we were talking a little bit about it, but my man Dave, what's going on, Dave? How you doing?
Hi guys, how are you?
All right, it was great to see you.
Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Fats, Jerry.
Down there, we seen Dave and we were eating our pork sandwiches by the dumpsters because it's crowded and we're crumbs, so we just post it right up by the dumpster.
Well, my name's David Fusco. I lived in Norristown for 65 years. Italian. The feast has really changed. A lot of the traditions are gone. The people don't really volunteer anymore, so the crowds are really sparse. But you know, whoever comes here supports the feast, and you know, that's the people that come here are really, you know, I guess loyal.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you know, Norristown's not what it used to be, and all that other bullshit, whatever. But
yeah, like the Italian population, probably from whatever percentage it was when you were young.
Oh, they all moved out to the suburbs. They got out of Norristown. They all sold their row homes and they moved out to, you know, out there.
Yeah. You could still tell when you drive through like Plymouth Meeting or some places like up in Collegeville or Trapp. You still see the house and you're like, oh,
right.
They were from Norristown. They just moved up there now.
Right.
Yeah. But we were talking on the way down. This feast, I'm not 100% sure what year it started, but our great grandmom is from Mundella.
Yeah, Mundella, wherever it is. Yeah.
So when she first came here, well, not when she first came here, when they first started doing the feast, she was like in like the beginning first few.
Right.
She used to go around selling these little buttons with San Salvador on it, who's the patron saint of Holy Savior.
Yes.
And with these little ribbons on it or something. She would just pin it on. She was only about this big, and she would just pin it on you and bully you for $1 for the pin. However many years ago that was.
Well, probably over 100 years ago at least. Gotta be over 100 years.
No doubt. Definitely 100 years. Yeah. But brought Dave over so Fats can answer some questions. He has a handful of questions he wants to ask. So you want to take over, Fat Man, with the mic?
Okay, Fats.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, Dave. I got some questions here. It's a comedy podcast, so
okay.
You know, whatever you don't feel comfortable answering, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
All right. So it's 2024. Trump or Biden?
I don't want to answer that. I don't want to answer that.
All right.
I'm not about
Answer this long debate we have in the podcast. Is it sauce or is it gravy?
Depends. If gravy's meat based and sauce doesn't have any meat, so it depends what you're talking about.
Yes, that's the answer.
Yeah, gravy, and gravy has a meat base, and the sauce has this.
As soon as meat hits the sauce, it's gravy.
Cheesesteaks, with or without?
With.
Aliens, do you believe in them?
Yeah.
If you had to choose one of these 3 countries to live in, which one? If you had to. Russia, North Korea, or China? The whole world's gone. Only those 3 left.
I'd take Russia. They look more like us.
Yeah.
You ever see them hot North Korean chicks?
Yeah, I
though?
see them.
Should we replace our cops with robots?
Probably. I mean, if the robots probably wouldn't be as fast to, in this country, man, you get killed quick.
And I got one last question for you. I believe in this. Do you think kangaroos are part human?
Nah, man. Nah. I think they're marsupials. I'm not sure.
They are, but they have bodies like humans, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're human somewhere.
I mean,
think
if
they're.
you look at our hands, they're webbed.
Right.
They say our ancestors come from the sea, and we're like the only, look at our hands, we swim, and I'm sure animals and man are probably intertwined somehow. The universe is so, with all the whatever. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, thanks a lot, Dave.
You're welcome, guys. Thank you.
All right.
Crumbs.
Yeah.
Right?
My man Dave.
All right,
Appreciate you,
guys.
brother.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
I don't know much.
Appreciate it, Dave.
Thanks,
great.
buddy. I hope it works out for you guys. I hope I was honest.
Yeah.
I don't like politicians. I don't like them.
Come on, let's walk through. Taking a walk through the Italian feast. The band's on break. Bunch of guineas eating. The meatballs were fucking delicious. Pork sandwich was on point. Band's on break right now. Bunch of handicapped people. Where you get the fried dough, delicious. And these fucking crumbs. Fried dough over there. Got some delicious tomato pie, Norristown famous. And of course you get the Italian sausage, you know what I'm saying, fat man?
Hey, you ever have Italian sausage in a can?
No.
I'm gonna get one of them.
All right, you crumbs, check this out. We came down to feast just to film us going into the feast, and we ran into a local superhero, legend, phenomenon. You call him what you want. Tony Pennical, Tony the Tornado. You Phillies fans recognize him as the Uncle Sam from the Phillies game, and you can obviously see he is a super Italian. Tony, thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you, absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, we seen Tony standing there. He's the star of the Holy Savior Feast in Norristown. He's actually from Glenside, but he's friends with a lot of Norristown boys. So he comes down to support the feast and apparently his culture and heritage, which is what we're all here to do today. So first, before we get into Mark's questions, tell us how you got started with the Uncle Sam Phillies thing.
20 years ago, still at the old Vet Stadium, and we were going to a 4th of July Day game, and I said I won an Uncle Sam hat at a carnival, and I said I'm going to wear it and paint my face.
Right.
And my mom and my aunt said, if you do that, we do not want to be seen near you.
Nice.
I was bluffing, but now I'm going to do it.
Nice.
And I did it, and then I got one at Party City. They won the World Series. It became the good luck charm. And after that fell apart, 'cause it was only a $6 hat. I said, man, my life was starting to be not so good, and I was at a bad job. I said, have fun again. How do you have fun again in life? And I developed the Uncle Sam gimmick, and I had a woman make me a hat and cape. Then a few years ago, thanks to my boy Jason Kelsey.
Shout out Jason
Yes,
Kelsey.
shout out Jason Kelsey. They made the Mummers outfit, and the guy that made that made the current outfit that I wear to the games.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
So
shit.
when I went there to sign the contract in 2019 with him, they had the Kelsey outfit on display. The mannequin had a beard, and I'm sitting there doing selfies in front of it.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
awesome.
fan. You know, I can't help it. You know.
So you have a contract to be the Phillies Uncle Sam guy, or with the
not-
costume company?
It was the guy that made the outfit was signing a contract with me to make the whole thing, and
Oh, gotcha.
the hat, the cape, and he was, when I did that profile on KYW a few weeks ago, he was one of the guys that agreed to be interviewed.
Okay. That's really awesome, man.
My friend that I was here with tonight, the father of my godson, when the guy Jim May was a little bit hesitant about making the outfit, I reached out to my friend because he made his sister-in-law's wedding dress.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. See that? You're just in the feast trying to just make some content for your dumb Crumb podcast. You bump into a Philly celebrity. How about that?
What's your socials?
Yeah, shout out your socials real
So
quick.
I have a fan page on Facebook, which is under the @Phillies Tornado, which is Phillies like the baseball team. That's also my hashtag Phillies Tornado. And then all my other handles are TornadoTP. And people are like, what, like tornado toilet paper? Yes, because my initials are T and P. So, and my nickname is the Tornado. So easy to remember, right?
TP, because you're the shit.
All right, man. Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, my man Fats is going to get in here with some questions.
All right, Tony, thanks for doing this again.
Yep, no problem.
Couple questions real quick.
Absolutely.
Aliens, do you believe in them?
Absolutely. I watch Independence Day.
Do you believe they helped build the pyramids?
I don't know how people could do it without it, you know, so yeah, why not? Absolutely.
Thank you. Cheesesteaks, with or without?
Both. I usually make them without, but I can go with a with every so often. Depends on what mood I'm in. Depends on if I got a date that night, because, you know, I don't know onions on my breath.
Good answer. Is it sauce or gravy?
Sauce. No, I'm sorry.
Thank you. 2-0.
Meat in it, even full of pork and meatballs.
It's
Yeah,
sauce.
I
Sauce
always-
is sauce.
My grandmother was like, it's sauce! And you know what? She'd come down right now. Hey, I'm being good. She'd come down right now and smack me in the head, especially here tonight.
With a wooden spoon.
With a wooden spoon,
There you
yeah. And they're selling them over there.
Do you believe we should replace our police with robots?
No.
And one of the questions we have, do you believe kangaroos are part humans?
You know what?
Muscular.
They are pretty muscular, and I've seen them throw some punches, and they got some skills. Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, I can see it. They can train in some boxing gyms. I would train a few of them.
That's a 3-0 with Fats. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate
All
it.
right, you're welcome. I'm sorry.
Socks or no socks?
Yeah, that's a question for another day, Chris.
The sock question, damn it.
Your lame fashion choices. That's a question for another day. But anyway, Tony, we appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, absolutely.
Shout out your socials one more time, Tony.
So on Facebook, it's my fan page is Phillies Tornado or TornadoTP. My Instagram is TornadoTP, and YouTube, you can find me pretty much on anything TornadoTP.
Right on. And you can check us out at The Crumb Show on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, and all that good shit you kids are into.
Yeah, check us out. Subscribe.
We'll see you later, you crumbs.
right.
Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor. Señores, señor.